I am terrible at Valorant. I can never get kills and struggle to even win games. I tried last video to improve my aim, but with little to no success. So I've decided just to make the enemies easier to hit by using true stretch res for 7 days. By doing this, I might actually be able to reach the almighty diamond rank, and you wouldn't believe the results. So it's day 1 and it's a new season, and I'm back to having placement games. I did a small warm up and now was ready to play. I did forget to record my first game, but we won and now we're on to the second. It was on Ascent and I was playing Brimstone again because why not? In the first half we were attacking and we did end up having a Jett that didn't know how to entry, and that kind of showed through the score at half time. I did get some nice kills in the attacking side, but we really needed to pull it back on defense to maybe win the game. I started the first round of the second half getting 3 kills. We managed to get the game back to 8-11, but we still ended up losing. I went 15-14 and it was my first game using stretched res. It honestly felt alright, but my sensitivity just felt a bit off. I still had 3 more games until I got my placement, so I decided to play them all after that first game. My second match was on Pearl, where I was playing my beloved Brimstone again, and I was already in Ascendant lobby somehow. I was literally Plat 2 last season, so I'm not sure how I managed this. I started off the game in the first round getting 2 kills, but we still ended up losing the round. We lost round 2 as well, and then we won round 3. We lost a few more, and then we were losing 6-2. I was top of the leaderboard, but we were all doing pretty badly on kills, and we couldn't defend the actual sites. We did manage to pull it back to 6-5, where I did not get a single kill. And then finally, just before half time, I finally got a few.
They're already out, no?
Playtime, I can float it.
You got ult, bro.
Okay, yeah,
They got spike.
80 on last.
Wait.
Got ult. Yeah, spike.
The attacking side ended up going really well, and we did end up winning the game. I was already feeling like the stretch res was making my aim better, but it could have just been placebo. I now had just 2 more games left until I got my rank, and the first of those was on Ascent. I again was on Brimstone, and this game didn't go that well. We ended up having our KO go AFK when the game was 7-7, and he just never came back. We lost the game 13-9, and I didn't actually play that well. And finally, we're on to our last placement game. I decided to play Jett because I haven't played her in a while, and it was on Lotus. I got a few kills in the first round, and I guess I'll just let you watch how it plays out. Yeah, so we ended up winning 13-7, and I played pretty well unlike the last game. At this point, I was really starting to feel like the stretched res was helping me hit my shots. I ended up getting placed in Plat 1. It's still quite a long way until Diamond, but we still might be able to get there in these 7 days. So we're going on to day 2, and I need to get back to playing some more comp matches. I already felt like the stretch res was going well, and I just needed to keep that up. I was playing Jett on Bind, and we ended up winning this game. I actually played really well this match, and I think I'm really starting to like the stretch res. My aim was just feeling really good, and I was very confident taking one-on-one gunfights. My defender side wasn't actually that good, but on attack, I really started to make a difference. I ended up going 23-12, and I gained 27 RR, so we're already getting close to Plat 2, which would be my peak. I played another game on Jett because I was doing really well on her, and this time I was playing on Haven. Even though we lost, I feel like I learned a lot from this game. I knew that the stretch res was becoming more natural. I ended up only losing 14 RR, and now we're up 13 for the day. And with that, I went to sleep and we're on to day 3. We started off the day with a little warm-up of some hard bots and death matches. I really wanted to keep on improving because I knew I could potentially get all the way to Diamond. And then I was finally into my first match. I decided to go back to Brim because Jet was insta-locked. I probably play him too much, but it's pretty fun anyway. This time, however, is literally the worst map in the game, Split. We start off the game with my Jet getting one of the fastest aces I've seen in a long time, and I don't even know what happened, I was just running through spawn. In round 2, we decide to push B and I get my first kill on Killjoy and then plant the spike. We eventually win the round with Jet now on 8 kills after just 2 rounds. In round 3, I ended up getting killed by a bad re-peek, which meant the rest of my team had no smokes for the rest of the round, which resulted in us losing. I then died again in the next round from just terrible crosshair placement, and I'm not actually sure what's going on this game, but I'm just not starting off well. Finally, in the 5th round, I managed to get some kills by killing Omen at Raze using body shots until I'm killed by the Sage because I forgot to shoot back. In the next round, I got a headshot through a smoke, and we're now losing 4-2 after winning the first 2 rounds. We lose another round and then we win 2 more. And this is where I finally get 2 more kills where the game is back to us losing 5-4. This back and forth of rounds keeps happening until the end of the half we're losing 7-5 and the Jet is carrying just a little bit. Me and the rest of my team really need to pick it up and start playing better if we want to win this game. We finished the game 13-9 and I gained 28 RR, which means we are now 1 win away from Plat 2. So I jumped into another game to hopefully get promoted. I was Brimstone on Bind and we ended up losing. I played alright, but we still managed to lose on a fairly close game. I lost 14 RR and I was further away from Plat 2, so I just decided to go to sleep. On day 4, I decided I really needed to play better if I wanted to rank up more. So I did a long warm-up and was now ready to play. The first game was on Haven, and of course I was playing Brimstone. We ended up losing the game 13-11, but this time I could really feel like I was a lot more comfortable with the stretched res, and I was improving. I lost another 13 RR and was slowly moving further away from Plat 2. But in an attempt to get it back, I queued another comp, and this time it was much different.
I'm alone. He has ulted.
We won the game and I got 22 RR. We are once again 1 win off Plat 2. As it was late already, I went to sleep and was going to get ready on day 5 to rank up. Day 5 was finally the day that I would hit my peak. I did a warm-up and jumped straight into a comp match. I played well in the last match, but I needed to keep it up if I actually wanted to rank up. I went back on Jet because I was playing really well whenever I used her, and unfortunately we were on Split. We started off the game really well by winning the first 2 rounds, and I only had 1 kill, but I couldn't do much as they went to the other side. We then lost the next 2 rounds, which brought it back to an equal game. I only had 2 kills at this point, so I needed to change that. So I got 2 kills on the next round, and then a nice 1-tap on Jet in the next. The half ended with us losing 7-5, and I was going 10-7, but as I was Jet, I know I'd do much better on attack. We started the second half strong with us winning 4 rounds in a row. I was now playing really well and getting a lot of kills in the process. We eventually lost the 5th round even though I got 3 kills. So at this point I could literally smell Plat 2 and we just needed to win 4 more rounds. It literally did not win a single round after this point and we pulled through with our 5 duelists and we finally got the rank up.
Yeah, Plat 2, let's go.
I ended up going 20-10, which means I literally went 10-3 in the second half. I got 25 RR and now we can finally push for Plat 3. So on day 6, I wanted to play some more and hopefully take myself all the way up to Plat 3. I was playing Brimstone on Fracture and I think I played pretty well. So we won and I got 25 RR. And now we're nearly halfway to another rank up. Even though it was late, I really wanted to get past the halfway mark for Plat 2, so I queued another game and that ended in a draw. I didn't play amazingly as it was pretty late, but I was still determined to keep on going. And as I queued my last game for the night to potentially get closer to Plat 3, we drew again. I swear this has never happened to me before, but at this point it was super late and I was too tired to keep on playing. So I just went to sleep to hopefully win more games on day 7. So it was the final day of these 7 days using True Stretched Res, and it's been a great week. I managed to play a lot of games, and I think using Stretched Res has actually made me a better player. I still have dreams of hitting Plat 3 today though, so I warmed up and went into my first game. I was playing Chamber for the first time ever, and I think I did fairly well.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
We still lost the game though, and I lost 12 RR. Despite that, I decided to play one more game just because I felt like it, and I played Reyna. I actually played pretty well and I gained 25 RR, but that still ends the 7 days using Stretched Res. Also, please subscribe, this is my 3rd video. Thanks.